What if the reason you're not wealthy yet has nothing to do with money? What if the real gap between where you are and where you want to be is not your bank account, but your mind? This video isn't here to give you a get-rich-quick formula. There is no such thing. This is about something deeper, something permanent. 6 principles, drawn from the timeless wisdom of Napoleon Hill, rebuilt for the modern entrepreneur, the ambitious dreamer, the person who knows they were made for more. No fluff, no hype, just the raw truth about wealth, business, and the mindset that makes both possible. Are you ready? Let's begin. Principle 1. Your burning desire is your business plan. Napoleon Hill said it clearly. The starting point of all achievement is desire, not a wish, not a hope, a burning, obsessive, unshakable desire. Most people want money, but wanting is passive. Desire is a fire. The difference between the person who builds a business and the person who only dreams about it is not talent. It's not connections. It's not even capital. It's the intensity of their desire. Here's the exercise Hill gave to thousands of people who went on to build empires. Write down the exact amount of money you intend to earn. Not what you hope for, what you intend. Set a specific date. Decide exactly what you will give in return for that money. Create a clear plan. And read that statement aloud, twice a day, with emotion and conviction. This is not journaling. This is programming. You are telling your subconscious mind, this is real, this is happening, this is who I am. And your subconscious will begin to move your entire life in that direction. Desire is not the first step toward wealth. Desire is wealth in its earliest form. Principle 2. Specialized knowledge is your greatest asset. Napoleon Hill made a distinction that most people miss. He said general knowledge, no matter how vast, is of little use in the accumulation of money. What builds wealth is specialized knowledge, deep, focused, applied expertise in a specific area. Think about the most successful people you know. They didn't know everything. They knew one thing extraordinarily well. The lawyer who dominates one niche, the entrepreneur who solves one specific problem, the creator who speaks to one specific audience. Depth beats breadth every time. Here's what this means for you right now. Stop trying to learn everything. Start going deeper into one skill, one market, one problem worth solving. Ask yourself, what do I know or what could I learn that other people would pay for? That answer is your business. Knowledge organized into a plan of action becomes power, and power, directed with purpose, becomes wealth. Principle 3. The Mastermind Principle. Your network is your net worth. Hill called it the Mastermind Alliance, and he believed it was the single most powerful principle behind every great fortune ever built. The idea is simple. When 2 or more minds come together in a spirit of harmony toward a definite purpose, a third invisible mind is created, one that is greater than the sum of its parts. You cannot build an empire alone. No one ever has. Every great business is built on relationships, on trust, on the right people aligned around the right vision. So look at your inner circle right now. Are the people around you building something? Are they thinking bigger? Are they challenging you to grow? Or are they comfortable, complacent, quietly pulling you back to average? You don't need to cut people off, but you do need to be intentional about who gets access to your time, your energy, and your vision. Find your mastermind. Build it deliberately. Protect it fiercely. Because the conversations you have in private become the results you produce in public. Principle 4. Decisions made fast, changed slowly. Hill studied over 500 of the wealthiest, most successful people of his era, and he found one trait they all shared. They made decisions quickly, and they changed them slowly, if at all. The average person does the opposite. They delay decisions for weeks, months, years, and the moment they finally commit, they abandon ship at the first sign of resistance. In business, indecision is not neutral, it is expensive. Every day you delay launching, pricing, hiring, pivoting is a day your competitor doesn't. This doesn't mean being reckless. It means trusting yourself enough to move. Here's the truth. You will never have perfect information. The market will never be perfectly timed. The product will never be perfectly ready. Done is better than perfect. Launched is better than planned. In motion is better than in preparation. Make the decision. Commit fully. Adjust as you go. The most successful entrepreneurs are not the ones who never made mistakes. They're the ones who made decisions fast enough to learn from them and kept moving. Principle 5. Persistence, the only business strategy that never fails. Napoleon Hill wrote, "Persistence is to the character of man what carbon is to steel. It is the ingredient that transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary results." Every business faces the valley. The moment when the excitement fades, the money gets tight, the customers don't come, and every logical voice in your head says, "Stop." Most people stop, and that is precisely why most people never build the life they imagined. The ones who break through are not smarter. They are not luckier. They simply refuse to quit at the moment everyone else did. Think of persistence not as stubbornness, but as faith in your own vision. When the market pushes back, persist. When the launch fails, persist. When the partnership falls apart, persist. Build a system that keeps you moving even when motivation disappears. Because motivation is a feeling, and feelings change. Systems don't. Show up every day. Do the work every day. Trust the compounding effect of consistent, persistent action. The only business strategy that never fails is refusing to stop. Principle 6. The subconscious mind, your silent business partner. This is the principle most entrepreneurs never discover, and it may be the most powerful of all. Your subconscious mind is working 24 hours a day, while you sleep, while you eat, while you drive. It is processing information, making connections, generating ideas, constantly. But here's the key. It only works on what you feed it. Feed it fear, scarcity, and doubt, and it will find evidence for all three. Feed it vision, abundance, and possibility, and it will begin to engineer solutions you couldn't have consciously imagined. This is why Hill was obsessed with auto-suggestion, the practice of deliberately feeding your subconscious with the thoughts, images, and emotions aligned with your goals. Every morning, before the noise of the world enters your mind, spend 5 minutes in silence. See your business succeeding. Feel the freedom that wealth creates. Hear yourself making the decision that changes everything. You are not fantasizing. You are programming. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. Use that. The most powerful business partner you will ever have lives inside your own mind. You made it to the end, and I want you to know that means something. Most people consume content and do nothing. You're still here, which tells me you're different. Napoleon Hill spent 20 years studying the wealthiest people in the world, and his conclusion was not about tactics or markets or timing. It was about the mind that desires deeply, that learns specifically, that connects intentionally, that decides boldly, that persists relentlessly, and that programs itself daily for the success it seeks. That mind can be yours, not someday, starting today. The way you think about money is your financial reality. The way you think about business is your business reality. Choose your thoughts like they're building your empire, because they are. This isn't a moment, it's a lifestyle.